All right, again, good morning. Today is October 14, 2025. Uh, let's look at the boring part first. Disclaimer. We are Forex Day by Day. We have more than 100 videos in our channel. And what we do, we analyze the market and put our findings in our channel. And uh, you can subscribe. It's free, all right? It can be very relevant because we use a very to the point system. We don't beat around the bushes, okay? Let's see it. I've been trading for a while now. I've been drawing lines that you won't believe it in these charts. All right, what do we see? Where the British pound is going. I want to reduce this to the minimum expression because I know it's a lot of frustration because people put too much faith in useless indicators. I'm going to tell you right now, people, the only thing that is real is the movement itself, price action. Now, when I say price action, you say, what the hell is price action? All right. If you start looking at price action in YouTube, you will go insane because nobody wants to teach this. Everybody wants to sell your system. And that pisses the shit out of me because I'm wasting a lot of time in BS. Okay. People, for crying out loud, the market can do two things: either go up and go down. How is that? You cannot figure this out. It blows my mind. Why? Because you are listening to all the crap in YouTube. All right. The the movement can only go. Listen to me, please. Up or down. Now we have to frame this to see where we're gonna jump in. All right. To do that, we use standard deviation. Standard deviation is a scientific method applied to a statistic. Okay? We're going to use it slightly different here because we don't going to use linear standard deviation, which is this one, which is 1 degree. We're going to use first 0 degree. Why we want to do that? Because 0 degree tells me the high and low of the month first. Let's see it. What does that tell me? Just by doing these two lines, what does that tell me, people? That the British pound is overextended to the downside. What does that mean? That it's a probability that the price bound from that area. Can you see it? It cannot be more simple than this, people. All right. Now we're doing standard deviation. Let's see standard deviation number 2. I don't use 2, I use 2.5 because I discovered, can you see it? Standard deviation 1.6. I use 2.6 because try and error. After the years, I realized that these areas here are super strong. The moment I see this, I know it's extended to the upside. What am I doing here? I'm looking to sell. Can you see it? Then I add a third level, which is like super extended. And now a chart that was absolutely, you didn't know what's going on. Now we see crystal clear what's going on here, people. I don't know if it's any simpler than this. Okay? And guess what? The market is this. But I'm telling you that it's impossible. That the only way you can do it is with my secret indicator and my secret and the mystery and all this shit. And then you waste all your life in bullshit. Crystal clear. Horizontal line. That's all you need. Now, let's see the weekly. Of course, the weekly is within the monthly. Does that make sense? I want to know. Hello. 2.6 standard deviation. Hello. Now we're getting somewhere. You can see that not only is within the monthly, the weekly, we can see a crystal clear bounce in there. All right. So where is this going, people? Now, I don't have the ability to project these lines to the left. So I can see if it's any relevant, historical relevant to this area here. Because as a trader, what do? We study the past and project it to the future. That's what we do all the freaking time. This is what I do every day. You can do it too. It's not a mystery. It's not a secret. It's not a special indicator that you bought it because you used it 200 times. It's not SMI, PPNI, tutumai, kukupin, tutupin, wasting time of people. I don't even care about the freaking money. Oh, it's a liquidity pool. How the hell you know this? You don't know this with a $200 computer. Get the hell out of here. But then you believe this bullshit. You believe it. You know, the market is gonna go up and down for a million years. Why? It's a reason. It's a reason. Nothing happened in the air. It showed the balance between the buyers and the sellers. That's all, people. No secret, no mystery. In order to trade properly, you have to buy low and sell high. This is a basic conscious of world economy. If you cannot produce something cheaply, you cannot sell it high. You cannot sell it in the market. So you have to close whatever business you have. If you have a restaurant and you have to buy food retail, you have to close the restaurant. If you have a factory and you don't have access, like what happened the other day, to special minerals, you done. You had to close. But somehow we forgot this concept because we want the TTME and the CMI and the PPT and the market structure and all this bullshit. And you waste time over and over and fail and fail. How is it possible that we had done things 1,000 times more complicated than trading? But when we come to this field, we're useless. Why is that? How is it that you follow one of these gurus and you lose your money, you lose your money, you lose your money? Because there is no academic training of this. It's not like going to college. It's a bunch of assholes selling you shit. That's why you put you put your stop loss at 20 pips. People, have you ever thought about how stupid that shit is? The average currency moved between, I will say, half a dollar to $1. We're talking about 100 to 500 pip fluctuation when you bring it down to pip. And you're gonna put a stop loss at 20 pips? That's incredible. That's incredible. Reduce your screen to the minimum expression so you can actually see what is important. Price. Reduce the screen. You can see it. Impulse retracement. Impulse retracement. Impulse retracement. Impulse retracement. Establish a new high. You can see that everywhere. I just draw a few lines here, and I'm 100% positive that the British pound US dollar is gonna go up. To where? Weekly target. That's 140 pips. Close half of the trade there, and the other half in the monthly target. That's that's about 200 and something pip in there. Now, will it happen in 2 minutes? No, that's not trading. 1 minute is not trading. 5 minutes is not trading. Anything below 1 hour is not trading. Who benefit for you to scalp the market? You? No. The one who benefit is the broker. All right? And this scalping bullshit was made by the brokers. That is not freaking trading. Trading. You think the broker is going to give you the indicators for you to make money? Think about that for a second. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you all these indicators in here, the MAC, the PPNI, and the TTNI, so you can make money. This is what you think, people? My God, my God. Getting a sip of coffee here. Right there, simple, to the point. What do we have? Buy. How we gonna enter? Before that, let me see if this have historical relevance. If you just look 1 second to the left, you see how the market bounced from there. Now, let's do one step more. I don't do this anymore because I already know that these areas are extremely strong. Okay? But let's make a point here. Let's expand this line. The reason why I put this line here is because the standard deviation is tracking the high and low and it's moving. So 100 and whatever bars or 1 hour is not the same on 4 hour or daily chart and so on. So it will move. So I want to be as accurate as I can be. Why? Because I have a computer that cannot handle too many calculations. This is the problem that we had, the um, retailer. We are doing this. There are gurus that says that robots don't work. What a fucking asshole. How can you put your face in a statement like that? Listen to me, people. Listen carefully. Everything that is around you right now is working properly because it's automatic. It's not because it's manual that it's better. Your refrigerator, you don't set up the temperature every 2 minutes. Your air conditioner, you don't set up the high pressure and low pressure to have the air condition. The same computer, did you put 0.0.0001111 every second? So everything is functioning properly because it is automatic. And these fucking geniuses stand in front of a camera and tell people that robots don't work. Yeah, $25.99 eBay robots, they will not work. Common sense, people. You have done things that are way the fuck more difficult than this. All right? Let's do this. Eventually, you want to be using robots, but not in 1 hour, not in 2 minutes. I'm not going to show this to you. All right? Everything I say, I back it up with reality. Okay? Okay, let's see this. Do I have relevant history data here? What do? We study the past, project to the future. Here, obviously. Let's go back down. Hello. Now, let's change time frame to see even deeper. 4 hour chart. Hello. This is a major reversal here. Can you see that? Look at this. There's a major trade right there. So we can see that this area is relevant. Absolutely. Let's go to the daily chart. Hello. You don't have to go that far. I'm doing it as a formal exercise for this lesson. 1, 2, 3. Break up, go back to retrace. Okay. This is a very freaking relevant area. Where are we right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth time the price went across this barrier here. What do you think is going to happen? Now, question, how many indicators I have used? How many special indicators I use? How many indicators that the broker gave me? Useless. And you spend so much time because the cross of the MAC, no, because the MAC had to be adjusted. It's another genius until the math, the double math. And then you look in 15 minutes and 5 minutes and you waste all your life in this nonsense. It's amazing. It's amazing how much money people waste with bullshit. So we see that with a few lines, we have a decent entrance here. And today, believe me, this is gonna go up. What else is gonna happen? It go down. So fucking, this is so fucking stupid, man. It blows my mind. All right. Entrance. We had two type of entrance. The one is called first touch. What's going on right now? Now, these lines give you your risk. What is my risk in this trade? You measure from deviation 1 to deviation 3, and you have a concrete risk in that. Was 179, let's say 200 bits. That's your risk. And what do you risk per currency? In my case, it's $1,000 per currency. Let's print the old calculator. I have $1,000. I'm not gonna risk in this trade. Divided by 200 pips. That's $5 a pip. $5 a pip. Here, from here to here is 500, $600 right there. What's the problem with that? I giving you money, people. Please subscribe. Help me to get people to do. Don't believe the bullshit. Oh no, you cannot say because your system had to be secret because everybody knows. Let me tell you something right now. If all of us, the entire population of retail traders, we have magically take a position here, all of us, this bar will not move. You think you are relevant as a retail trader? You gotta be kidding me. Look what happened Friday. You think you are relevant? We're nothing. You know, these movements are caused by banks, financial institutions, support, and so on. So don't believe the bullshit that if I say what I do is a secret because everybody will copy. 100% bullshit. All right. What else can we use? The actual standard deviation channel. Now we have an idea what's going on. Now let's see it. Okay. Trade level because I have a trade in there. I don't want to get confused and close it because it's part of an. Oh, I run in two systems. All right, one long and one short. Now let's bring our. So we have 30 days, 1 week, 30 days, and 60 days. Standard deviation channel, same concept. 1,440 candles is 60 days. Hello. What do you see, people? How many indicators have I used? You will say, well, Frank, the standard deviation is an indicator. No, it's a measurement of the market. I'm measuring the market. Over here, I add another deviation, which is 3. Normally, it's 1 and 2. If you study statistic, you will see that this is what you use. But the standard deviation has to be adjusted to whatever you do. That's why I use 2.6, 3.6 on the horizontal one. People, do you want a most beautiful signal than this one? Buy, stop loss. Buy, stop loss. Buy, sell stop loss because the tendency the trend is moving to the upside. You had your target in the middle of the band. Buy now. You are. Can you see the potency of this move? You can actually see it with your eyes. All right. Sell stop loss. Sell. With one currency and the right amount of money, you can eat the lunch of this market with this simple bullshit, man. I can't believe that I spent so much time with all this secrecy. And after your eyes are in place, watch this. Fibonacci retracement. A lot of people, I think it's in purpose to obfuscate the truth. Oh, Fibonacci. I got a fight with one of these assholes. I said, what is Fibonacci? I say, listen, asshole, this is Fibonacci. Impulse. What do you see here? Again, I respect this, but I use the streams because I am a swing trader. I don't want to be in the 1 minute chart. I don't want to be none of that shit. It's a waste of fucking time. This is my buying zone. The other string is my selling zone. And look at the channel in the back. Can you freaking see this? Where is Fibonacci? And then they discover the guy's a freaking thief. They are not traders. They are not professional traders teaching jack. Can you see this, people? Can you see this? How many indicators I use? Please subscribe. We do this every day. I had 20 something. Let me show you my portfolio here. I do this every day, day by day, bar by bar, minute by minute. And the only thing you have to do is use this concept and subscribe to crisscross information. All right. You see what happened? I gave you the ability to be profitable. How long over time took me to explain this? And then they say, oh, Frank, you're stupid. Now, why they going to subscribe? I don't give a shit. I know I'm making money. You understand the bullshit? Then you have to lie to people to sell it. Now I have nothing else to sell you. This is what I do every single fucking day. This is what I do. Oh, that's stupid. You should have not do this. Now everybody knows how to do it. Is that relevant? Everybody is relevant and is a doctor. Nothing that is fundamental change. I have a discussion with another guy. Oh, you are doing the same all the time. Yeah, Shakespeare. Laws of physics or movement are the same in all the languages of the world. Yeah, I don't care anyway. There you go, guys. If you want, join me. It's free. I don't want to charge you $29.99 all of a sudden. I just need to build a channel and leave a legacy for my kids. They can come back and listen to this stupid, simple thing, and they can make a living anywhere in the freaking world. All right? All right, again, here we go. I'm sorry for the hate in my statements, but that is the truth. As simple as that. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe.